The National Security Language Initiative for Youth, NSLI-Y program, sponsored by the U.S. Department of State, provides merit-based scholarships for eligible high school students and recent high school graduates to learn less commonly taught languages in summer and academic year overseas immersion programs.
I've always wanted to study abroad because I think that having that opportunity to go abroad really opens your eyes to what's in the world.
I think NSLI first and foremost is about the language experience. As much as it's great to grow as a person and travel as a young person like this, NSLI is 100% about the language.
Right now, if you don't know at least a second language, your job in the future might not exist. So it's really important to have a more global mind, and that's best to start young.
NSLI-Y is administered by American Councils for International Education in cooperation with other U.S. nonprofit organizations.
Speak in the target language as much as you can and spend a lot of time with them and spend time with people from the country on the programs. If you want to make it easy on yourself, you can. You're able to keep talking with American kids in English the whole time and not get as much out of it. But it definitely benefits you to talk with taxi drivers, to talk with your host family, to talk with friends from the country that you've made.
When students first come onto the program, I think they have a lot of misgivings at first. They're really reluctant to immerse themselves in the culture, and they really kind of want to stay with their other American friends and just kind of form this clique. But I think the most important part is to utilize the fact that you're living with the host family and that you're in this whole entire new world, and you might as well just dive like head first.
Be flexible, keep your mind open, and communicate with your parents.
NSLI-Y is part of a U.S. government initiative that prepares American citizens to be leaders in a global world. Now, more than ever, it is important that Americans have the necessary linguistic skills and cultural knowledge to promote international dialogue and support American engagement abroad. NSLI-Y aims to provide opportunities to American youth that will spark a lifetime interest in language learning.
I think NSLI-Y kind of affirmed my love of Chinese, whereas if I hadn't gone, I might have done some classes in high school, dropped it, and moved on. Whereas now, I took some classes in high school. I went to NSLI-Y and I said, this is something I want to continue through college and for the rest of my life.
I feel like my life was really put on a certain trajectory by NSLI-Y, and I might have gravitated in that general region if it weren't for NSLI-Y, but I am now solidly on this track for life, and there's no getting off of it at this point, which I'm thankful for.
The trajectory of my entire life has sort of been set and perpetuated by NSLI-Y. Like 2 years later, I ended up at the college I'm at with the scholarship that I'm on, studying what I am because of my experience on NSLI-Y. And the jobs that I'll apply for post-graduation kind of all are based on the interests I developed during my year on NSLI.